Hello guys, and welcome back to Most Coasters. Today we're going to be looking at Kings Island's next ride removal. Let's jump right in. So in this video, I thought of 3 different plots of land where rides or structures could be removed to make way for new attractions. These plots of land are usually medium to large in size and involve removing, like an abandoned building or a unused building, or just a ride that it's time for it to go. So again, I thought of 3 plots of land involving multiple attractions and structures that I think could, in the near future, see a new attraction, roller coaster, or some type of experience. So the first plot of land that I thought of involves the old Tomb Raider building. For those that didn't know, inside that building, it's in Rivertown, right next to the River Rapids and the Beast, and right next to that turnaround on Diamondback was a building. It still sits there. Inside there was a hushed housing with a lot of theming, themed to the Tomb Raider movie during the Paramount days of the park. It has since closed and sits there abandoned. I walk by it every time and I'm just like, they could totally replace this with something. So while it's not a ride, the building could be destroyed or repurposed for a new attraction in Rivertown. That area is really popular, and I think that land at some point really should be used. It's between the pathway and Diamondback, and if they needed more room, they could extend the area back towards the Beast. There's a haunt maze back there they could remove if they wanted more room. So that's the first area where I think potentially a new attraction could go at this park. The second large area that I think could see the removal of Scream Extreme and Son of Beast, its old station, to make way for a new coaster or attraction. So kind of tucked in the back corner of Action Zone, I guess not the back corner, there is Scream Extreme, a very large flying style attraction. It's an upcharge, and it tends to be very unpopular with guests, and upcharges these days are getting removed. They just removed their shot tower or space shot tower just a couple years ago, and they updated the area, like with Cargo Loco and Expenditure Express and all that. They removed that upcharge attraction. So I think that this upcharge attraction might be next. In addition, there's the abandoned Son of Beast station that just sits there, not really used for much of anything. It might have a haunt maze. I don't know if they do that anymore, but that whole area is sad. There's all that queue space just sitting there. Just you walk over to the Bat. It needs a refresh really badly. So pretty much between the Bat, Banshee, Scream Extreme, and where that station currently sits, like between that whole area, there's a lot of land that could be used for a large-scale roller coaster if they wanted to. If not, I'm sure other attractions could fit there, or to be honest, Action Zone needs a refresh. In the last 5 or so years, the Kings Island has been updating all of the areas of the park. When they built Mystic Timbers in 2017, they redid Rivertown. They updated a little bit. It looks really nice. They did Area 72 in 2020. I think it was 2022 maybe. They updated that area again with Cargo Loco, Adventure Express, all that. I forget the name of the area. It looks beautiful now. It looks awesome. And then just this last year, they redid Camp Snoopy. So I think it's time for Action Zone to get a refresh. It certainly needs it. And removing that attraction and that station could make way for a new attraction or expansion. Finally, also in Action Zone sits Invertigo, Congo Falls, and the Wilderness Theater. Invertigo has a really poor capacity. So even though this ride isn't the most popular, or it's not really anyone's favorite in the park, it still receives long lines due to its low capacity. Congo Falls, despite being pretty fun on a hot day, I might say, suffers from really low ridership. I was there on an 80-degree day, and the line was empty. So I think that ride might be on its way out. And Wilderness Theater is rarely used, despite it being a large space. Kings Island doesn't use it too often. They prefer to use the theater right next door in the entrance area over there. So I think that those two attractions and the theater could be removed to make for a new attraction. A lot of enthusiasts have talked about a wing coaster going over the entrance, like Cedar Point has with Gatekeeper. I could definitely see that. If not, they could build any other sort of coaster or attraction, or again, simply just an expansion to the area. I think any one of those attractions or structures could go. Maybe none of them, I guess. It's only time will tell, but I think that area of land is poised for something, especially if they redo the entrance. I think a new coaster going over the entrance would be sick. So yeah, those are my 3 areas of the park. One final reminder is that while I think those 3 areas could be used, there are plots of land in Kings Island that will probably be used first. I think of the Vortex area. They removed that attraction in 2019, and that plot of land sits empty, ready to be repurposed for something new. So I think that's where Kings Island's next coaster will go. But down the line, I think the Tomb Raider building that plot of land, Scream Extreme, that kind of area, or Invertigo and Congo Falls in that area could be used for a new attraction or roller coaster. Honestly, I think any of those areas could fit a very big roller coaster. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments below. Are there any other rides you think could be removed from Kings Island? Any other structures that could be demolished? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time here on Moose Coasters. Goodbye.